Namaskar, Dadaji.
Namaskar. This is Prabuddhananda Avt
So, Dadaji, tell
at
us
present.
what got you involved with the Nanda Marga and initiation? Where and when?
From my early age, my longing for spirituality was there or is there from my family background. My mother used to be more uh, regular into the puja and so. So then 68, I think my father got initiated and suddenly saw him doing meditation, and that make a little bit fascinations and tried to imitate, to meditate, seeing him. So still, I did not get initiation. So like that, self-practice started at the age of 14, 14 and a half. Then 1970, I attended on DMC in Calcutta with my father, Loki father, and that was my first darshan. And in front of or in the middle of thousands of margiis, the inspiration, the aura, the brightness of Baba's talk, everything very much uh, attracted to me, and I got some kind of internal reply that he knows my everything. He should be my guru. Still that time I didn't got initiated, but attended the DMC because acharyas were very busy. They didn't have time to initiate. They said, okay, just let him go inside. Then 1971, January, I got initiated in Anandanagar. In 71, in January, I went to Anandanagar as a student, and I was there still 1975 before the emergency, the political emergency declared in India in June 1975. So by that time, we had to go away from Ramnagar. So then, since then, 1971, I continue my practices regularly.
And your next meeting with Baba?
Then 1977, I met Baba in Bakipur Central Jail in Patna. And it was a time that 5 margiis were allowed to meet Baba and by the authorities, permissions. And there were more than 140 applications submitted, those who wants to become one of them 5. So somehow, by Baba's grace, I was in the last group. Each group were allowed about 10 margies, but we last group was about 40 margies awaiting. And then some miracle happened that the jail authority said, okay, there's not enough time, you all can go inside. We all rushed into Baba's room. Baba's room was very small, narrow, and he was consoling us by saying, come, come, come inside, take everyone your positions, just squeeze to each other, and I will speak to everybody and ask your name and whereabouts. So like that way, Baba was very uh, blissful, and so we started to introduce ourselves, and Baba started to ask the name of the other margiis and other families surrounding around others, around myself and others, and etc. So I was there with my 2 younger brothers and one local margi. So after I introduced myself, then Baba said, okay, after I speak to everybody, then I'll like to see all brothers together. And he said he'll offer some prasad for my lucky father, as he did not join that time. So he was having some sickness, asthma. So Baba said, I will give you some special prasad for him. Then after talking to everybody, Baba gave a small talk, and that talk was very amazing to me. We were not allowed to ask any questions to Baba, but later I felt that that talk was the reply of all my questions. Baba spoke, be free from all the complexes. No inferiority complex, no superiority complex, no fear complex. Be above the complex, all complexes. Why should you have any complex? Your father is with you. Prabhupada is with you. I am with you. So that talk was so inspiring that I was thinking that if I would have a chance to ask Baba any question, then I may ask Baba that how to get rid of some inferiority complex or some fear complex I used to have, that I didn't dare to speak in public, or some kind of shortcomings I had in my mind. So that removed from that very talk and by his blessings.
He graced you.
Then 1978, Baba came out of prison in 2nd August 1978. So I was there present in Patna. Thousands and thousands of margiis, non-margiis were there just to have a glimpse of uh, darshan, to see him overcrowded the whole Patna city. And so that's how I met him in Patna by Baba's release. Then Baba came to Calcutta, and in Calcutta he was staying in nearby Jodhpur Park. He was staying in 25A Southern Park, and in Dakoria there was a house where he was giving darshans and personal contacts. So I got the chance to have a personal contact over there I think in October or November, I don't remember the date, in 1978. And during the personal contact, Baba just asked me my name and Acharya's name. After I replied that my Acharya is Acharya Prabuddhananda Avt in Anandanagar, then Baba closed his eyes for a moment, and then he said, "Oh, you are the son of so and so." He mentioned the name of my father. I didn't tell him, but he mentioned what my. Then he said, "You have come to serve the downtrodden humanity. You, as a person, has come to this world should be recorded in the history." I hesitated. I don't know what to say to Baba. I said, "Baba, I don't know what to do, but I love to do your work." And I was a teacher in charge of Anandamarga school in my locality for that period, that moment. And I was being asked by different departmental Dadas that you work for Amra Bengali, you work for Proud, you work for UPSF, the Student Federal Movement, you work for SDM, you work for BSS, and all departmental works I used to love somehow. I asked to Baba that which department or which side of work I can play a better service, better role. So I wanted to get some hints that what my samskara is and what I can devote more attention. Baba replied, devote more time into your spiritual practice, your sadhana. Then I asked Baba, should I become a LFT or can I serve as a WT? But you know my family background, Baba. So Baba again said, devote more time into your spiritual practice and you will get the reply of all your questions through sadhana. Then he called me, he made me to sit on his lap, blessed me, and say, go and do sadhana. In the meantime, he did mention to some of the incident where I was about to die by sinking into the water in early age, around 6.5 or 7. And then someone rescued to me. Baba mentioned that who did rescue to you? I understood that it was he.
Drowning.
So then I came out of Baba's room and then still did not know what to do. But I was feeling that Baba was following me like a shadow behind me all the time. So a moment came when I thought, no, I should sacrifice my life for him for sometimes. And my father, as a margi, he also studied my mind and he said something going on inside you. So if you want to do something for mission, for the humanity, for Baba, then there will be no hindrance, no objections from my side. So I felt more inspiration that the mountain in front of me moved ahead. I committed to him that I take my mind prepared to go for training. So that's how in 1979, DMCA attended in Patna, and then I went to Benares Training Center. And I was there only 1.5 months and came out of the training center in February. And then we had a means Acharya Didi, Acharya training. And then on 14th February 1979, we had a meeting with Baba by all the new WT candidates. And there Baba explained the name, meaning of the name, significance of the name, and encouraged us to do more sadhana, more seva, more work. So I was posted in west part of India, in Gujarat. It's called Himmat Nagar, my first posting. And in the meantime, Baba, after 1 or 2 months, Baba came abroad. So when Baba was in Europe and America, also in Taiwan, so some of the news we used to get it, but I was in a distant field of Himmat Nagar, which is quite far from Calcutta. And I was thinking that I may have to spend longer time there for many years. So I was trying to prepare to learn the local language. But after 2.5 months being there, suddenly some transfer notice reached to me with a Dada, with a reliever, and I was asked to meet Baba in Delhi while he was coming out from abroad. I met him in Delhi airport, and that was also inspiring.
What happened at Delhi airport?
The drama was that Baba was supposed to be taken to somewhere, Baba's quarter, which was not fully completed. But before that, before Baba's arrival, it was told that it was completed, but some work was still incomplete, so they were taking him to some another quarter, another margiis place. So Baba asked to Dada Ramananda that where we are going. Then Dada mentioned, Baba, we are going so and so's place. Then Baba became very unhappy. Baba said, why? Why they have they lie on me? They said it is completed, so I'll not take their service. Let's go to a hotel. I said, even I will not touch their water. No service from them. So then Baba ended up in a hotel, and all the concerning workers met Baba, and then they got uh, rebukes and punishments and etc. I hear those things next day. And then in the night, Baba called to a few workers and gave them some special boons, some special demonstrations and certain things I heard next day. So that time my posting was UPYF, Youth Federation Secretary for Delhi sector. From Himmatnagar DS, I got the second posting. So I was thinking that I may be asked by Baba about my office. So next day I prepared my office files a little bit, and then went to meet Baba in the prison. In the hotel. So there was many margies waiting while Baba was coming back from the field work, and he was smiling, receiving to everybody, or talking to some of them who were in the queue, both the side of the queue, and he stopped at me and he asked me, how do I like my new posting? And am I be there as per my tour programs, etc. And I said, Baba, yes, I like it. And but then he went inside the hotel. And then there was a notice that this is a hotel, this is Baba's place for resting, it's not for Jagriti, so everyone should back it. So then all had to go away. I still I remained there with few other dadas. In my mind, I was thinking that I heard about personal service uh, chance of massage to Baba. So if I can get chance, let me try to get it. So I was there. Then some other senior dadas were there. So after Baba's night dinner, Baba asked who are there. So some of the name of the senior dadas were mentioned, and softly spoke my name too. And then Baba selected me to be in his room. He says, okay, send him to, and I entered to Baba's room and started to serve him physically, give him massage, and slowly started. Massage used to start from Baba's feet. They were very soft, nice. Then with his permission, you may massage him or serve him in other part of the body. So slowly he allowed me to serve him the entire body. And then I felt uh, some sweet smell, sweet fragrance from his body, and charmed my mind. So, and then also he said, yes, you know massage, or you know a little bit. In 79 June, I was in the list of for Kapalik initiation. So on 12th June 1979, I got Kapalik diksha. I was Prabuddha Brahmachari, then I became Acharya Prabuddhananda Avt. Baba explained the meaning of the name, that one who has longing for intuitional knowledge to earn and to share and be happy or be blissful, he is Prabuddhananda.
Wow.
So I don't know I'm worth of it or not, but I try to follow his inspiration and continue his work. Once I was also got chance to massage Baba, and it happened to me that every time from Hong Kong sector or from whatever field I went back for reportings, I got a special chance to serve him physically, massage him, to be alone with him by his grace and blessings. In the meantime, one chapter we forgot to mention, that was 1981. Baba called every workers and margiis for dharma samiksha. So that was also an inspiring moment. I was there. As I mentioned, that my posting was in 1990 in Kahira sector, the middle of 1990. So my posting was supposed to be the rector master in master unit in Istanbul, out of Istanbul in Turkey. And there was a lot of pressure of work going to the field immediately. So I was reported after my posting was declared after 2-3 days. I don't remember, after 2-3 days, I think. It was announced by the central Dadas that I left for my new postings. And that was a clash to me because I didn't have the chance to meet Baba personally, get his guidance, get his blessings, and where to go, what can I do in Kaira sector. So, but whatever organizational instructions I have to follow, so I went to apply my visas in Delhi, and it was supposed to be taking 6 weeks. In the meantime, I came back from Delhi for another reporting sessions in June. Then I was reported that I came back from Kaira sector. But I did not go to Kaira sector. I just went to Delhi and came back. Baba knew everything. I was thinking I'll be hiding behind other workers in the reporting time because I didn't have moral courage to face to Baba that. So this was my mental state. But what happened that Dada Vijayananda was giving us a class to the workers, and at unusual hours around 10:15 in the morning, Dada Keshavananda came and said Baba was calling to me. I entered to Baba's room and did Sastanga Pranam and said, Baba, the margiis and the workers in Kahira sector said Sastanga Pranam to you. And taking that sentence, Baba said, yes, you know, so and so, means Dada Hiramananda's name mentioned because he has been working in Turkey since many years. So I said, yes, Hiramananda loves me very much. And I was there in Istanbul, and he did buy Jagriti, he did buy land for master units. And then Baba started to narrate about a little bit historical background that it was Constantinople, Byzantine civilizations, and its relationship with other countries, little bit picture of the Middle East, uh, and their psychologies and their food habits, and they loved Baba when Baba was there in Istanbul. So like that way, Baba briefed me about the sectorial, about the field, historical background, etc. And then I continued to massage him, and quite a long time. And Baba asked me about different glands and subglands, when it develops, how it reaction to the body and mind, etc., etc. Then which time, which temple, or which spiritual pilgrims I went before I got initiations. So many of the stories of my life I narrate, and I was there almost 1.5 years or 1.5 hours or 2 hours almost with him. That then at one point Baba asked, "Oh, can you smell your hand?" And I said, "Baba is full of the sweet fragrance, sweet smell, sweet aroma." Baba asked me to place my hand on in different part of my body and tell what smell was emanating. I said, "Baba, different uh, flowers, jasmines and sandalwood and lavender and night queen." Uh, I started to imitate the names. Then Baba said, "Now you have looted a lot. You may go out and do your sadhana, and I have other things to do." When I was getting ready to go out of the room, this Sastanga Pranam to Baba, then Baba mentioned, "We may not have this proximity, this private meeting further." And when he did mention to this, then I was little shocked, and I was feeling that maybe some big, uh, maybe Baba will be busy with many other organizational things, so he gave this hint. And then in the next sentence he said, "But you will find me sometimes in action, in the time of work, in the time of service." In Bengali he said that, "Tumi amake মাঝে মাঝে ধ্যানে, কর্মে আর স্বপ্নে পেয়ে যাবে." You will find me in sometimes in dhyan and in during the service, during the work, and sometimes in the dream. So with these blessings, I came out of the room, and it was 12 June 1990. And then when I started to meditate outside the Baba's room, then it flashed in my mind, oh, it was the 12th June 1979 I got Kapalik diksha. And now in 1990, 12th June, again, Baba blessed me by calling to him and gave him his touch and this opportunity. So then I did not know what happened. I mean, after that I went back to Kaira sector, and we were asked to come for some reporting every 2 months, the master unit reportings. So I was there in October 1990 for reportings. And on 12th October 1990, Baba called some of the workers, so particularly the Sevadal department workers. So I was not directly posted Sevadal, but I had additional duty of Master Unit Sevadal Secretary for the same sector until I get other workers posted. So that opportunity I could get inside Baba's room, and Baba was seated in a very divine mood. We were maybe, I don't remember how many workers, about 30, 35 workers were there. Mostly all were Dadas. It was in the midnight, close to midnight. So Baba started to narrate, I have come to serve, I have come to initiate spirituality, to save the humanity from further degradation. In order to initiate spirituality, I have given sadhana, I have given the spiritual practice, spiritual philosophy, spirituality as a cult, spiritual philosophy, and just to flood over the spirituality to the world, everything, all programs of eros, Aryu, Rava, relief, Amot, Amotel. So like that, I mentioned the different departments and wings and uh, different part of his contribution up on Proud, on Neomanism, on Microvita, on Gurukula. So everything I have given for the spiritual awakening. Then Baba's mood little bit changed, and Baba became little bit severe. The first part of the divine mood, when Baba started to narrate that, philosophically we call it Baba in a state of Kalyana Sundaram mood or mudra. And when Baba became little severe, that is a part called Kalagni, when very tantric and very severe. So he expressed that he is not satisfied with the outturn of all of us, of the organization, of the mission. Then he said, can I depend on you, or I am to take different course of actions? So you all pleaded to Baba by saying that, yes, Baba will be more sincerely work to spread your mission, to spread your ideology. Then Baba said, okay, then take a vow, keeping a hand on the Anahata Chakra. We all followed Baba's dictates and took a vow that all my energy, all my mind, all my thoughts, all my deeds are to be goaded unto the path of collective elevation of human society without neglecting other living beings and inanimate objects from this moment until the last point of my living on this earth.
Oh,
So after that, we asked Baba's permission to do Guru Puja. We did Tandavakoshiki and Guru Puja. And after this, Baba called, after taking this oath, Baba called each of us to him. And each of us was touched by Baba, all the chakras. It's called Tantric Abhishek. And he blessed, gave special blessings. So when he touched my chakra, then I felt immediately the energy of awakening the Kundalini. I felt tremendous energy, and I felt that maybe some big catastrophe is going to take place on this planet, and Baba is planting his nucleus in us or to us. So that was on 12th October 1990. We came out. So after that, we did Guru Puja, and after the Guru Puja, Baba gave the Barabhai Mudra blessings, long time holding his hand on that mudra. So then we came out. Next day, 13th October, Baba gave initiation to 79 candidates for Avadutta Diksha, Dada and Didi from all over the world, those who are brahmacharis, and got the chance to get initiation. And then that was 13th October. Every day, Baba continued to give different review. He was physically not well, so doctors' advice was not to engage him for any organizational work or stress. But he could not stay without work, so he continued different meetings with different workers and time to time. So then on 19th, I think 19th October was the in the meantime there was Deepavali. Yes, on that very year in 1990, Baba gave special general darshan on Vijayadashami, Before that, Ashtami, Vijayadashami, and on Diwali. And each darshan he gave special blessings to the margiis, to the audience with Bharabhai Mudra. So this was all unusual. We nobody understood why Baba was giving so many blessings. So then 19th was a Brothers' Day. So we were invited by Didis to have the ceremony of the Bhratri Ditya, which is Brothers' Day. Baba was also invited there, but Baba could not go. Or Baba said, "I am not the brother." But Didis, they said, "Baba, you are our father. You are our guardians. Without your blessings, how can we celebrate?" But anyhow, they send special foods to Baba. Then on the 21st, he was busy again from morning till midday. Around 1:30, he finished some personal contacts and some workers' contacts, some meetings. Then he asked to Dada, who was attending instead of Dada Keshavananda. Some other Dada was appointed to respond to Baba's call. So Baba asked, "Is there some more work?" And this Dada was Dada Nareshwarananda. He said, "Baba, lunch is ready. Please take your lunch." He didn't take breakfast and lunch since that morning. So then Baba said, "Oh, you don't have work for me, then I am going to take little rest." And that was, he shut the door, he lay down, and that was the final rest. So I got to know that very hours I was not present in the ashram. I was just in the city to prepare my travel for next day. But then when I got the news, then I rushed to Baba's quarter and entered, see him taking rest. All night I was with Baba's physical presence beside Baba's body. Myself and Dada Chitanananda and few other Dadas were there, trying to console to Dada's Didis, those who were very much sad and crying. So that was a dramatic moments and periods we experienced till the next morning, early morning. His body was put into the ice, the ice block or ice jar, how do you say, to protect from
from rigor mortis.
deterioration. Yeah, because next morning, many more margiis and workers and non-margiis and reporters, journalists, many may come or will be coming. So you are put into proper structure, and I was appointed a duty to be in the main gate to look after the security and interview to the journalists and others outsiders who are allowed to be coming, who are not allowed to be coming, and etc. And then in the afternoon, I was asked to go to training center to take care of the training center in Ananda Shila, so that I could release the workers from there to come and see Baba and pay their last respect. Thousands and thousands of margis were there, and we experienced the vibration that very moment that his physical departure and saying the goodbye to the world. But he remained all the time in the heart of the devotees. So till today, we feel his presence, his guidance every moment. As Baba said, I am not this physical body. This physical body is not me. If you want to know me, know my mission. I have merged myself with my mission.
Dadaji, I have a question for you. You mentioned before
Yes,
when
please.
you're, I think when you're massaging Baba, you could smell his scent, his perfume coming from his body.
Correct.
Did you feel
Yes.
any bliss with it, or was it just the smell that you could experience?
It's very blissful feelings because not just only the smell from the body, but it is on different occasions. He did mention that it's the uh, like the cosmic garden or cosmic the smell from the cosmic body. So when the mind, Baba said, anybody can get it when you do proper shuddhi and proper ideation to your Ishta mantra. And sometimes you go to a lonely place at midnight and do Lord kirtan, uh, concentration, and meditate with proper shuddhis and proper ideations, then you may feel the presence of the cosmic guru, and you may experience his smell of his body. And that also I did experience it on few occasions, the reality. I mentioned that there was 79 Dada Didi got Kapalik diksha on 13th October
Yeah.
1990. There was one Didi from Philippine origin, was working in Nigeria, and she was also one of them in this, got the opportunity for this diksha. Earlier to that, she cried in her mind that she was in a neglected field or distant field in Nigeria, and maybe she will never listen about Baba or see Baba. And when she thought in this question in her mind, then within a short few days, she got the call that you have to reach Calcutta by so and so date, and she was cried that she was not prepared to go so quickly, but she somehow by Baba's grace and others' help, she reached and she got the initiation. After the initiation, Kapalik Diksha, next days she was meditating in front of Baba's room, and in her mind some thought flashed that if she could get the chance to touch Baba's feet once again, to give him the proper pranam, namaskar. Suddenly, while she was meditating, suddenly Baba appeared in front of her, and Baba said, Ma, means mother, you may fulfill your desire.
Mm.
So she touched Baba's feet and did pranam to Baba. And Baba gave her the signal that not just only touch, but hold the feet. And he got the message, hold on the feet of Paramapurusha. And she was over blissful, and till today she is carrying that message in her life, holding on Baba's feet.
Wow.
She is there in Philippines, Didi Ananda Madhuri.
That's a beautiful story.
Yeah, I also feel it's good to share